is the Geophysical Hazards, learning about earthquakes, therefore tsunamis and volcanoes. Tsunamis particularly interested me and are caused by an undersea earthquake. Through vertical motion of the continental plate, a pressure impulse is produced in the water column. This impulse then propagates along the oceans, and when the wave reaches near the shore, it's slowed down and rises vertically. In the past decade, there has been 5 major tsunamis and have killed around 300,000 people. Tsunamis are hugely destructive to all aspects of life, and as seen in the photo on the right-hand side, the Japan 2011 tsunami is predicted to have caused $235 billion worth of damage, which is the most costly hazard in human history. With today's society, we must think about our growing population and sea level rising and how this will affect the rate and effect of tsunamis. Despite this risk, we continue to inhabit coastlines, and it is predicted to have $23 trillion worth of assets on the coastline by 2070. Due to this, many engineers have begun to restructure and design buildings and have found that there has been very little understanding of how tsunamis behave at shore and how they react with buildings, and this is due to the very minimal accounts that we have. Tiziana Rossetto is an engineer, and she set out to discover more about how to protect ourselves and came across a problem with current simulators, which is their inability to create a long wave. A real-life tsunami has a period of 20 to 40 minutes, but the existing models could only simulate a 2-minute length. They are also unable to create a troughless tsunami, which is seen in the photo on the left. Instead, she created a pneumatic tsunami generator. It works as a fan, extracts the air in the tank, causing the water level to rise, and then an air valve is then opened, which causes a wave which propagates along a flume and can hit models and structures that they have designed. It creates a trough-led wave with a length of 20 minutes. This new technology helps us to understand and adapt our knowledge and hopefully mitigate problems in the future. The new tsunami generator can be seen on the right-hand side. My second topic in IB was extreme environments, and within this topic I looked at glaciated and arid environments, exploring formations, landforms, adaptations, and to living there. An interesting example of this is the Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, which is the world's largest salt flat, and it's also known as the world's largest mirror, as when in contact with water, the surface becomes extremely reflective. It is 10,582 square kilometres, and it is covered by metres of salt crust, and there's less than 1 metres elevation in the area, so it's completely flat. The salt forms are formed in arid environments in which rivers or any expanse of water is rare, and as a result, any lakes that do exist do not have any water outlets. Enclosed drainage basins hinder the formation of water outlets, and the arid environment causes evaporation to exceed precipitation of the water basins, and salt flats begin to form. Salar de Uyuni is part of the Altiplano Plateau that formed as the Andes Mountains were uplifted. An unusual aspect of the flat is it's a large breeding ground for pink flamingos, despite the harsh environment. There is also, in the Salar, it is largely bereft of any plants or wildlife due to the extreme heat, lack of water and high salt concentration, making it almost impossible for survival. The small amount is dominated by giant cacti along with some small shrubs. There are also many debates that the Bolivian government face about this area due to its high concentration of lithium. Many want to turn it into the Saudi Arabia of lithium, but others wish to protect the area of natural beauty for tourism purposes, but also because there is a select few plants and animals that